Talkline presented by MVB Bank, your most valuable bank, member FDIC. So there have been reports of two attempted abductions of 12-year-old girls in Morgantown in the last week. Morgantown Police Chief Ed Preston's with us. Chief, good morning. Do I have that right? There are two separate abduction attempts that have been confirmed. Is that correct?
We have two different activities, one 8-year-old and one 12-year-old. And we can't say that it was an abduction attempt, but it was suspicious activity consistent with a potential abduction. What we're investigating was the suspect in our case that we're investigating in Morgantown was that he attempted to shake the hand of an 8-year-old girl. There was no indication of him trying to forcibly pull her into a car or anything of that nature, but because of the similar description of the state police's attempt, it warrants further investigation.
So which one came first, the 8-year-old or the 12-year-old?
The 8-year-old came first.
All right, so that's the one you're all investigating, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so there's a report of somebody tries to shake the hand of an 8-year-old girl. It's suspicious activity. You're all investigating. And then what happens? What do we know about the 12-year-old? And I know that's a state police investigation, but obviously you're familiar with it, so what do you know about that?
What I know about that is what the state police released, that he attempted to aggressively order her into a car when she refused to get into the car, and then she fled the scene. So that one's a little bit more aggressive in nature, and obviously shows an intent to have the child put into the car. It may or may not be related, but we're not taking that chance. We're investigating it either way.
Chief Ed Preston's with us, Morgantown Police Department. Is there any evidence that they could be related? Do the descriptions of the suspicious activity, the person involved in suspicious activity, and that and the actual abduction attempt, do they match in any way?
Well, they do. In that both girls have related that it was a mixed race individual and there was a red car involved. But since yesterday, the officers have developed additional information, and we've got quite a bit more information today than what we had over the last week.
What do you have additional, Chief, that you could share? Because understandably, and I got a couple of emails yesterday, people say, what's going on here? Is there a kidnapper in the city and are my children? I mean, this is a very sensitive issue. What additional information can you share that would inform the public about this?
Well, as of right now, what we're able to do is the car in color, or the car in question, is a dark red in color car, so that again narrows it down. But more importantly, we have a potential a partial license plate now that we did not have, and what we have is a personalized license plate where the last three characters of the license plate would be LLY, and so that again that definitely narrows our scope down and gives us a lot more to look at. But on top of that, we also have a better description of the suspect. Not only do we have now a mixed race male, but at the time last week he had a goatee, spoke with an accent, was wearing a black T-shirt with white letters and blue jeans, but very distinctly he's got a visible tattoo on his left forearm.
Okay, so we have a mixed race individual. Male has a tattoo on his left forearm. The vehicle is dark red, and it's a vanity plate. Do you know if it's West Virginia? Any idea?
We do not know what state it is. Again, remember, we're talking with children,
right?
So their perceptions are not quite as acute. But this is pretty good information that we now have.
Okay, so dark red vehicle, and it's a vanity plate, and the last three letters are, in fact, letter LLV. You're sure about that?
LLY.
I'm sorry, LLY. LLY.
Yeah, and that's what we're investigating right now. And those are the leads that were developed this morning. And again, we're moving forward with that. This is new information as of 8 a.m.
Okay, so dark red vehicle, license plate on the last three letters are LLY, mixed race individual, tattoo on his left forearm. And Chief, again, I don't want to be alarmist, but people are concerned about this. But these are being taken very seriously. It's not like, well, a kid misunderstood or something like that. I mean, you all are convinced this is somebody with ill intent in both instances?
Well, even if the child misunderstood, we're going to find out. The who, the what, the where, and the why. Even if it's something that was taken out of context, we're still going to find out who it was and what the circumstances are. We can't take. We're talking about safety of children. you never underestimate and you never take for granted. So that's where we and the state police and everybody else are at. We're taking it as a very serious potential threat, and we're going to investigate it.
Morgantown Police Chief Ed Preston's with us. And on that, Chief, I know, again, I had a concerned parent reach out to me yesterday and said, well, we did not find out about the encounter of the individual with the 8-year-old until there was an encounter with the 12-year-old, which was apparently taken a little more seriously. So the question was, why wasn't the public informed about the incident involving the 8-year-old?
Well, a couple of things happened. One, it wasn't reported immediately when it happened. It was one of those things where the child tells the parent thinks about it, and then an hour or so after the fact then says, well, this is what they told me, and we only had partial information. And then the follow-up information deals more. And so it's, as information has become available and as I've become aware of it, we put the information out there.
Okay. So now you're still searching. You all and the state police, all authorities, searching for this dark red vehicle. It has a license plate. It's a vanity plate, and the last 3 letters are LLY. Mixed race individual, male, tattoo on his left forearm, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Chief, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on.
All righty. Have a good one, Hop.
All right.